Hey, beautiful people. We are on day 29 of Strong in 75. I'm so excited because now we're going to talk about utilization. Now, utilization is a huge thing. Utilization can be the thing that drop you from 700s to 600s, from 600s to 500s, from 800s to 700s. It can even drop you from 8 to 600, from 7 to 500. It can drop your credit score a lot. But once you learn about utilization, you guys are going to be able to easily fix it. Now, I really want to make sure I talk to you guys a lot about utilization. So, we're going to go over the credit report that I already showed you guys, the one that we're using for our sample right now. And then for the next few days, if we talk about more utilization, I'll go over it some more and then I'll answer additional questions and I'll add more variables on how to change certain things. So let's actually look at what we have to do today, which is what you're looking at. So right now we're on day 29. So we're going to talk about credit utilization and how much you're using. So credit utilization takes up 30% of your credit score. So if your limit is $1,000 and you use $600, your utilization is 60%, which is high and damaging. The goal is to stay below the 30%, or better yet, it's best to stay below that 10%. So I told you guys 10%, that's that sweet spot, but to get even sweeter is 5%. So today we're going to calculate the overall utilization and then write down where you stand and how much you need to pay down to be able to hit your target. So I told you guys that I have a utilization tracker, which is here. Let me show you guys what it looks like. This is the utilization tracker that I've been telling you guys about for a while. So this is the utilization tracker that we're going to use as soon as it pop up. Okay, here it is here. This is the utilization tracker that we're going to actually use. And I'm going to show you guys how to bring down your utilization. So with this utilization tracker, what it's going to tell you is what you got to do to get your credit utilization down to 50%, 30%, 10%, 5%, and 0% is just completely paid off. Again, y'all see this green right here? This is where I want y'all to stay if you can help it. So you're going to put the name of your card here, the balance, and then the limit. And then it's going to tell you what is your current utilization. Okay. Now I like this because you see, for example, we got this one right here, this Navy Federal that's due on the 9th. It's an $8,000 balance on a $10,000 credit card. The utilization is 80%, but it tells you, hey, if you're going to get it down to 50%, your balance needs to be $5,000. If you want to get it down to 30%, your balance needs to be $3,000. So what we'll do is we'll figure out what our balance is right now. We'll subtract where we want to be. So if we want to get down to 50%, we're going to subtract that 5,000, which is going to tell us, hey, you need to pay $3,000 on this credit card to get that utilization down. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at. I'm going to go over this with you guys. And don't forget to, if you go to my website, Rakita.com, let me actually show you guys because I've been doing a lot of editing. I didn't know how to get that banner to work at the top of my website. But as you can see right here, I have a new sale thing. So you guys can always see the sale. But I have my Juneteenth sale right here. So the Juneteenth sale is going to only go until until 11:59 on Juneteenth. But what you guys need to do, or what you guys are going to get, you're going to get the Strongest 75 course, which is automatically going to include this utilization sheet. I think that's already like $20 on my website. It's already included. You guys are going to get that ebook. So I'm going to give you guys the Strongest 75 journal that I have. You guys are going to receive that. You guys are going to get 6 months of free letters. I'm going to actually talk to everyone and come up with a real credit plan for you all. I have a lot of wage trains. I told you guys about that. I still have a lot. So I'm going to continue to give you guys some more. And you want to get a 90-day planner. And then too, again, you want to get that 15-minute consultation with my team. But I'm going to go over your credit reports. I'm going to already know what's going on. If we have to go over 15 minutes, we definitely can go over it. But I'm going to come and say, hey, this is what you have to do to be able to get your 180 points in the 75 days. So only thing you have to do is you have to go ahead and pay for the journal. I'm going to send you a hard copy of it. Again, I forget the journals came in the mail, so I have the hard copy of it. I'm going to send you the journal, but you have to purchase the journal, which is only $17. You have to sign up for a 14-day free trial with Aura because I need to know exactly what information could be compromised, what's on the dark web for you guys. So definitely sign up for that 14-day trial with Aura. you guys have to get your all three credit reports from Identity IQ, which is $1. You have to complete an application, and then this way, that's what's going to make me be able to look at your credit reports, and then I'm going to create the letters, exactly how they are. You can mail them in because I'm going to put all your information on there, and then I'll email them to you. And then when I talk to you guys, because we're going to do a consultation, I'm going to say, hey, you need 2 more credit cards. Get these, look at these 6. I might give you a few of them to look at. Hey, I got the dispute letters for you done. You're going to get 6 months worth of them, because remember, we only going over 2 months within the strongest 75, but I'm giving you 6 months worth of them, so you can go ahead and mail them out to the bureaus. And if you want them to mail them out on our end, we will actually mail them out. And then I'm going to let you know what other things that you need to do to be able to get your credit score higher. But again, go to Rakita.com, or you guys can just go to strongest75.com, because no matter what page you're on, I have that banner flowing where you guys will be able to just click on it. So this is the Strong in 75 page here. So once you go to Strong in 75, all you have to do is click right here on this banner, and then you guys can be able to do it. But again, all you have to do is purchase this workbook, and then you just have to make sure I have access to your credit reports so I can look at it and know exactly what we're working on. I don't want hypotheticals. Oh, well, Keith, I think this is. I want to be able to personally look at it, because I'm looking at it differently than you were look at it. And then I'm going to go ahead and create those letters for you. We're going to get on the phone and we're going to figure out what you all need to actually do. So definitely check that out, because this is actually this worksheet that we're going to go over. This is already within that course that you're going to get for free. So everything I keep saying, oh, you got this, you got that, all of the dispute letters. I got the thing to show you guys how to even sue the bureaus in there. And we got the inquiry letters. We got the validation of debt. I'll say take screenshots. You guys are going to have copies of all of that stuff within the course. And I'm going to give it out to 50 people, because I want to make sure I give back for Juneteenth. And usually on my birthday, I always, when I do something for myself, I know I'll be like, oh, I want to go here, I want to go there. No, I do something that's going to really push me forward financially. So I always like to do stuff like that. So since it's a holiday, it's Juneteenth, I want to make sure I do this for people. And I had my little family reunion this week, and I was telling my family how much I really appreciate doing the Strongest 75 with you guys, because I've been seeing a lot of people have great results, and I'm very happy about it. So now I got that out the way. Y'all know about the Strongest 75. Y'all know about the Juneteenth sale. Make sure you guys get in there. And if you guys already purchased the workbook, do the other steps. Still complete that application. And even if you're already a member in my membership, do all of the steps that you already have to do the application. You should already have Identity IQ. Just make sure you got that oral trial, and I'll still give you guys the course too, because it's different stuff in there that's in my membership. Y'all have different letters. I always make different stuff for each thing that I have. So I kind of went over that, you guys. Let's actually get into these utilization. Okay, so this is just an example. Remember, we had our credit report right here. So let's actually go in here, see if we still got any credit cards that's probably got late payments at the top, and let's start adding this stuff to our utilization tracker. Okay, so these are just our negative accounts because they probably got late payments or something. Let's see if any of these are open, because they still going to affect the overall utilization. So these are all installment accounts. These are not credit cards. So I'm going to scroll down until I see some credit cards, and let me make this bigger so y'all can really see it. Okay, perfect. Still installment accounts. Okay, so look at this one. This one says revolving derogatory. It's already charged off, so this is not going to count in our utilization. And we can see right here in the comments, it says charge off here. It says that it's charged off. It's purchased by another lender, and the balance is $0. So this is not going to count towards our utilization. So we're not going to add that to our tracker. We got Midland on here. That's collection. So all of our positive accounts may be at the bottom, but we just want to double check to make sure we don't miss any of them. Okay. I want to teach y'all how to really add all your credit cards on here. And you guys can also go to Credit Karma and look at what they already have on there for your utilization. They'll tell you your number, but this tracker right here, it actually tells you how much you should pay it down. That's what I like about it the most. Okay, wait. Let me slow it down. So we got this auto right here, but look, it says derogatory, so it may be closed. We just want to go slow. The balance is $0, which means they may have sold it to a collection company, and it says purchased by another lender. Okay, so perfect. That's charged off. We ain't got to count that. Again, we see another one, derogatory, collection charged off, purchased by another lender. We don't count that either. Walmart, this one says revolving, derogatory, collection charge off. Y'all see how I'm looking at it? I'm reading it. I know what the account is about. I know if it's open. I know if it's closed. I know what's going on with it. I can look at the comments and say, hey, it's charged off. Because sometimes too, these lenders don't they can keep going. Sometimes it won't be charged off. Sometimes it will be at the 150-day late status, and it'll still be up here because they got late payments. But once it says the account status is derogatory and the payment status is collection and charge off, we already know what's up with that. So look, here go another one here. This one says it's paid. It says derogatory here. It says a revolving. It says collection charge off with a balance of $0. We're not adding that to our sheet. And with this right here, this is an analyzer where my system actually finds all of the bad accounts and they put them at the top. So we just need to verify that what we're looking at is correct. So this is collection charge off. So this right here, we're not going to count that at all. The account was transferred, sold, charge off account, derogatory, Walmart account. Again, this one was account sold and charged off. We're not going to count that. Get it now as an installment account. That's not going to be counted. Oh my gosh, y'all know it took us 3 days to do these dispute letters. Look at all these negative accounts. But that's okay. When we do our next letter, I'm going to show you guys what it looked like simulated in terms of certain accounts being deleted from the credit reports. Okay, so this one revolving is derogatory. The balance is $0. We most likely ain't going to add this one. This one's be charged off too. Yeah, so it's charged off, so we're not going to count that. We got Midland on here again, portfolio recovery. Get it now. This was included in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It's an installment account. So again, we only doing revolving account credit cards only. Okay, so we're going to go down some more. These are student loans. They don't count. Sally Mae, again, more student loans. First Premier, say derogatory, credit card, collection charge off. We're not going to count that as charged off. Okay, so good. Them all are bad accounts. So we don't have any accounts right now. As I'm looking at these accounts, we don't have any accounts that just have late payments and they still reporting. All of the accounts that's on the credit reports that have late payments, they already charged off, so we don't have to worry about it. So that's good. So we got to talk about the positive accounts now. So let me show y'all how to fill it out. So the first one is the city. So let's go ahead and copy this Citibank, and then let me go ahead and delete some of this stuff that's already on there. So all you got to do is fill out the balance and limit. Don't touch nothing else, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put the name of the card in there. The balance on this card right now is $393. So let's go ahead and type $393 in there as the balance. $393. And then the limit on this card is $500. Okay, perfect. So that utilization right now, if y'all can see, let me zoom in just a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see more. Okay, here we go here. So their utilization right now, the current utilization is 78.6%. Again, we want to be under 30%. So for sure, they should never have a balance of $150 reported to the credit bureaus. So what we need to do, if we say, hey, you know what, since we have 76%, what they can do is they say, hey, you know what, every 2 weeks when I get paid, I'm gonna go from 50% to 30% to 10% until I'm gonna stay right here in this 5%. Okay, they can do that. They can just pay it down, make sure they get their balance to $250, then they get it to 150, then they get it to just $50. And again, 10% is a good spot. 30%, you really want to make sure you never go over that, because that right there automatically gonna damage it once it go over the 30%. But this is just one credit card. Let's just confirm and see if we got any more credit cards we can add on here before I get into their utilization altogether. So that's one credit card. Let's see if we got more on here. I don't think so, because now we get into installment accounts immediately. Oh my gosh. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now. Auto loan. Electric bill. Installment account. I don't think they got more credit cards, because if they were, they would have been at the top. That's the end of the credit report. So we got a major problem here with this person. Not only do they only got one, my computer's taking forever to load. Not only do they only got one credit card, but that credit card is almost maxed out. So again, we want to make sure we have 4 credit cards reporting. So this right here ain't gonna get it. They need to get at least 3 more credit cards. On top of that, they need to bring this balance down. Now, this is what I want you all to do when we thinking about utilization. Okay, let's just play with what we have now. Tomorrow and for the next few days, I'll continue to bring on some more credit reports, and then we'll play with utilization every single day. We're gonna just play with what we got. We ain't gonna do no hypotheticals, and we're gonna fix what we got right away. Okay. So with this person, let's act like they get paid every 2 weeks. They say, you know what? Today is technically Friday the 13th. What if they say, you know what? I get paid next week. I'm going to bring my stuff down to at least this 50%. So what they need to do this 393 minus 250. And I'm just going to do it here so you guys can see what it looked like. Minus 250. Okay, perfect. So I just want to have a calculator on the screen so y'all can see it. So they need to make sure that they pay $143 on that credit card when they get paid. Period. And don't use it. Period. And what that's going to do is, when they do that, it'll bring their balance down to $250. Okay. So let's do this too. Let's do a calendar. Oh, I missed the C. That's okay. Okay, perfect. So here's the calendar now. Because this is what y'all gonna have to do. And this is what, with me, this all I'm working on is utilization. This is what I'm doing. I'm saying, okay, let me see what my utilization is. Let me go to this target, then this target, that target. So I want to do targets here with y'all. I hope I can do something. Let me see if I can. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just play with it. So June 20th, we're going to get that down to 50% or whatever, right? So June 20th, we down to 50%. So let's act like now we're on June 20th, okay? June 20th, now we have 50%. Y'all don't understand how much just paying that down going to make the credit score go up. So now our balance is 250 because we didn't paid it down, and now our balance is 250. And look, utilization is at 50%. And again, for those people that's skeptical on how much your credit score can go up, let me just make sure I show this thing. And I have shown it a few times within here, but I need to show it because people need to understand that utilization is almost everything. Almost. But look right here. So somebody ended up paying off one of my clients. I talk about utilization, talk about a lot of things to increase the credit score. 77-point increase. And look, they paid a little bit over $600 on two credit cards combined. Can y'all see how much that credit score went up? 77 points. So when I'm saying to just take your time, pay them down, this is a huge part of your credit. Take it very, very serious. Okay? Take it very, very serious. Because look, $600 took them very, very far. Okay, so now it's June 20th, and they have a $250 balance on a credit card. Okay, so let me make sure I type that in here because I don't want to remember. I don't want to forget that we on June 20th. Let me add it here in the comments because I just want to make sure we stay on the same page so that you guys can understand how y'all can take y'all time, pay it down, you know. And if they couldn't pay that whole thing, they could have said, you know what, I can't pay 140 something. I could pay 70. They could, whatever you can pay it. Get the balance down. That's all it is to it, okay? Okay, so now we're on June 20th, okay? So now what we got to do is now we on a whole new day. They just got paid again. Okay, so they on June 20th. That's the last time they made a payment. In 2 more weeks, they're going to get paid again. So not the 27th, but when they get paid July 4th, they're going to get paid again. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to just bring it down another notch. We're going to bring it down to that 30%. So July 4th, they get paid. So, what did I just do that fast? Let me press the back button while I'm messing stuff up. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but it's all right still. We can still see everything. I must have moved it over or something. I just want to make sure y'all gonna be able to read it. Okay, perfect. So now we have 50%. So now we're gonna say, hey, you know what? Let's get us down to 30%. But again, just because we want to do the math, I don't want y'all to overthink. What we need to do is we want to take the balance minus what is listed right here, because this is where we need to go. So we got to do balance minus the percentage we want to be at. Okay, so we're gonna do 250 minus 150, but we already know it's gonna be $100, but we just gonna put it in here because the numbers may be wonky sometimes. It's not gonna be so even like that, and we just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, so 250 and then minus 150 because that's where we at. Okay, so we need to pay $100. So now again, it's July 4th at this point. Here it is, July 4th right now. This person getting paid one more time. So let me change this now to July 4th because that's where we're at. I just want to make sure we on the same page. We on July 4th. So now we on July 4th. They just got paid. They about to pay $100 on their credit card. Okay, perfect. So now that they did that, their new balance is now 150. Okay, and look, they changed the current utilization to 30% now. Now they gonna wait 2 more weeks to get paid because now they're down to 30%, which is good. Remember, anything under 30%, you good. Their credit score is really shining right now. I already know it is, but we going further because we want the best credit score possible. And at this point too, while their utilization is still out of whack, I would not tell them to apply for credit cards. So again, we went from the 13th, what today is, say Friday the 13th, we have 1, 2, 3 weeks. I'm saying still just, hold on, wait, don't apply for credit cards. I to tell people, if you can, get your utilization down to that 5-10% and then apply for credit cards because they're going to give you whatever you want almost. So we're not applying for credit cards right now. This person not applying. They waiting. They're going to get paid again in 2 weeks, which is going to be July 18th. So that's the next time that they're going to get paid. And what they're going to do July 18th is they're going to bring it down one more time, just one little notch. So let me change our date because now we on July 18th. And I'm keeping these dates because we need to know that it's not an overnight process. Just when you get paid or, get you a little side job, whatever you have to do, you bring in that balance down period. That's all we doing. Okay. So July 18th, that's where we're at. So let me keep that date on here with y'all. Just make sure we're on the same page. Let me bring this down one notch because I don't need to see the name of the credit card no more on here. Okay, perfect. We back. Here go our city card. This is what we're working on. Okay, so now they need to bring their balance down to $50. That's where they need to be. So what they need to do is they need to pay an extra $100. But again, what we're gonna do is do balance minus where we want to be. So 150 minus 50. And I hated going to school when they did stuff like this. And it's like I could do it in my head, but when the numbers start getting shaky, just make sure you got them together. Just go ahead and put them in there. Don't just type them in. Don't overthink it. We know that's $100, but we're gonna just put it in. So we had $100 again that they have to pay when they got paid. So they paid the $100. So now they got their balance down to $50. So their balance was once 150. And now it's at $50. So again, the utilization was 30%. Now it's saying 10%. Now this can be a spot where y'all can want to stay and say, you know what? I'm going to continue to use my credit cards. You know, I'm going to bring my balance down. I'm not going to max it out and leave a high balance on it no more. I'm just going to stay right in this little $50 on with this card. If I want to spend more money on a credit card, I need more. And we already know that this person need more credit cards. Okay. We already know that they need more credit cards. But what they can do if they know that they need more credit cards, and you guys can too, go to strongin75.com, scroll down to the bottom, and look right here with the pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. Look on here and see which credit cards you want. And if you see a credit card you want, pre-qualify for it, because they're going to tell you yes or no without a hard inquiry. And this person needs this person needs 4 credit cards total. We all do minimum. This one needs 3. They need to apply for 3 more credit cards. Okay. They need to apply for 3 more credit cards. But remember, I told y'all that I have personally found that my credit score is always the best when I'm at 5% or less. Y'all see this? When I'm at 5% or less, with my utilization is always the best. So we're going to go a step further. Let me check the date. I think we was on July 18th, right? We're going to go a step further, and we're going to go ahead and bring our utilization down even more. So let me see. So we on July 18th right now. The next time they get paid is in 2 more weeks. So that's going to be July 25th, August 1st. August 1st is their next day. Okay, so let me remove this. We're on August 1st. That's the next day they're going to get paid. Are y'all following along with the utilization? And let me know in the comments too for the people that's watching a replay on this, because for the next few days, we're going to do utilization for multiple credit reports, just so y'all can see how every person needs to bring down their credit cards. They only got one, so theirs is easy. It's not always going to be this easy. It's not going to always be this easy, okay? But this person is easy. So now we August 1st with theirs. That's the next time they're going to get paid. We got to figure out how much they need to pay to bring down their utilization. And you know what is one thing I did not point out, and I need y'all to know it, because when y'all have multiple credit cards, you need to know. Not only do you have the utilization per credit card on here, but if you scroll down, you will see what the total is. You see total? So if we put multiple credit cards on here, we're going to see this whole total number change, because you can focus on total number too. I like that too. And I'll show y'all how to do that. Total number with the utilization. But let's bring this balance down. We have $50. We want to be at $25. Again, we know 50 minus 25 is going to be 25. But what we're going to do is we're going to just put it on here, just because I need y'all to get used to this, because the numbers are going to get bigger and you need to know how to do it, because sometimes people don't know how to use this tracker right. Okay, so 25. And that means they need to pay only $25 more on this credit card. Okay, so Now let's go back. Now it's August 1st. They paid their balance. They paid $25. Look right here. You see how it says 10 for the utilization? It's going to automatically populate and say, hey, now you at 5. So now we got 5% utilization. This is best for them, the green area. Do not go and touch anything in this area, y'all. Don't mess up none of this, because these things over here is formulas that I put in, and I can't even mess with mine either, because it's a formula. It's going to automatically populate numbers, such as, say, if we say, oh, what if you get a $10,000 credit card and she got her balance look like this? It's going to automatically say, hey, utilization is this. To get to 5%, you need to be here 10%, 30%, 50%. It automatically populates. And again, look, overall utilization. These are your total balances. This is your total limits you got in credit cards. And this is your total utilization. So don't touch none of this stuff over here, y'all, because y'all going to mess it up. And I don't want y'all to mess up y'all sheet. And I suggest that y'all gonna have a course. The people, again, I told you guys, I'm giving away the course to 50 people right now, the Strongest 75 course. I am giving away to 50 people right now while it's Juneteenth. So y'all gonna see this banner up here. Go ahead and click on this banner. And then y'all just follow the steps on here, which is all you got to do is buy the workbook, get your credit reports, do the application, and schedule a call with me. That's all you have to do. That's all the steps that y'all have to do. So you're going to see it right here. Y'all have to buy the $17 journal. And then to get your a free 14-day trial with Aura, after I look to see if you got anything on the dark web, you can cancel that. You don't have to keep that. Identity IQ, you got to pay $1 for 7 days. Once I get your credit reports, you can cancel that too. So technically, you will be out of what, $18, and you're gonna get a free course that automatically include this utilization sheet and all of the stuff I've been told you guys about. Okay. And I'm going to continue to do sales. So just go to the website if you guys watching a replay and I don't have it on sale. Just continue to go there, because you're going to always see sales that you guys can be able to use. It may get better. It may not be the best at the time you check, but it's still something. Okay. So don't touch outside of these things. Okay. Do not touch outside of these things. But look, y'all, the utilization down to 5%. This is the time where I'll say, you know what? Or even at the 10%, go ahead and apply for your 3 credit cards, because they're going to do you right. Because your credit card is not maxed out. Your utilization is not bad. So I suggest that you guys go ahead and apply for credit cards. So I would tell this person right here to apply for credit cards. And again, let's see how long it took, because don't forget, they would have already too been working on the dispute letters. We already sent out the dispute letters. This is also right outside of July 30th is our last day. So this is 2 days after our last day, and they hit their goal with having their stuff paid, our credit cards paid off. Their credit score is going to be lit. Okay, but let's see how many weeks it took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. It took 7 weeks to get their utilization down to a sweet spot. They're going to have the credit cards they want. They could have actually went to 5 weeks again at 10%, and they could have got the credit cards that they wanted. They would have been reporting right on time, hopefully, for that July 30th. They would have been at their 180 points total. I know they would have been lit. And plus, don't forget, our disputes are due back around what, the 26th? I forgot the exact date that we said they was due back, but I think it was around day 43. So their disputes are due back. We're going to see some accounts got deleted this month. Credit score already going up. Plus they paying their credit cards down every 2 weeks. We seeing increases from that. And then we sending out more letters. So about time we send out more letters, I believe we send out letters this week. This is the week we send out more letters. We got to wait 30 days for those results to come back. So we're going to see those results before, hopefully, the end of our Strongest 75. Their credit going to be lit. And I know we had a lot of accounts on there, but again, when y'all send out them letters like y'all need to, y'all going to see the results that y'all need to. But utilization is very, very important. Now, I told y'all we're going to go over more when it comes down to utilization. We just have to do this one credit report. This is our sample credit report that we've been doing dispute letters for. We've been riding and dying with this credit report. So this is the credit report that we've been using. It's 29 pages long. This is what we've been using. So I'm going to have another sample one on there. We only going to use it as a sample for utilization. We're not going to go into that one no more with letters. I want y'all to act like this is just a report we use it on together. But for the next few days, let me double check how many days we have. We have to focus on utilization. I need y'all to go ahead, even if y'all too, say if y'all don't want to get the course, but honestly, y'all going to pay more for, you can click right here on my initial. Listen to that dog. Y'all gonna pay more. Y'all could have just got the whole thing because y'all finna pay for the utilization tracker. I do have it on here for the people that want it. If it wants to load, right? I have it on here, right? I thought I had it right here. Oh, there you go. It just took a little time to load. So utilization sheets right here. Oh, see, look, something going wrong. I don't know what. I hope I'm missing my website trying to put that banner up there, y'all. If I did, okay, no, I didn't mess it up. So it's $17. It's the same price you're gonna pay for the workbook, and you're gonna get the whole course and everything. Is the same price that's already here right now with the utilization sheets. Now let me show y'all a little behind the scenes of what y'all gonna get in the course, because I need y'all to know exactly what's gonna be in this course. I'm gonna show y'all a little behind the scenes of what's gonna be in the course and what you guys are going to be able to get as downloads. Okay, let me see. I'm loading it. I'm trying not to like show all my personal information and stuff, y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all what it look like on my end. It's gonna look different when y'all actually get in the course. But I'm gonna show y'all what it's gonna look like. So products, my courses, Strong at 75 course. Okay, perfect. It's loading, y'all. It's loading, it's loading. And I have not made this available to anyone. I only want to make it available for free right now, and then I'll make it available where people can be able to look at it. I mean, to be able to purchase it. Right now, it's going to be free because I want to do the Juneteenth, and then after that, I'll go from there. But actually, you know what? They actually have it where I can look at it. That you guys are going to see it like as if you guys were purchasing it. So let me just add it on here. I almost got it, y'all. Please bear with me. I just want to show y'all what it's going to look like. Okay, that don't want to work. Let me do a different way. Let me just change the screen that I'm sharing. Okay, let me just change the screen that I'm sharing because I want to show y'all the course because it's not doing like I thought it was gonna do. So it's gonna just be black for a second. I'm still here, y'all. Stop screen share. Let me share a different screen. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Share a screen. Why don't it want to let me share that one? Okay, let me see. I can share a tab. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Okay, they don't want me to do that. Okay, let me try another one because I thought I would be able to show y'all that with access. Okay, so let me see if I can share this tab. I guess that preview ain't to be previewed like that. Hold on, I don't know why this not working. Like, what is going on? You know, last time I couldn't go live yesterday, and I'm hoping it ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, let me see. Let's see. It's gonna be worth it though, y'all. So y'all can be able to see what's up in here. Okay, so that's showing. That's working. Okay, y'all don't like to give up, so let me see if this. No, don't close that out. I didn't mean to do that. I did it even worse, y'all. Okay, new tab. Okay, I'm still trying. I'm gonna get this right. Okay, guess I'm on there, right? Okay, I got it open now. So let me share this. Okay, let me share this now. We're gonna just look at it this way. Hard work, dedication. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me share it. Okay, so this is where we're at. This is the behind the scenes. I tried to show y'all what it'll look like when you actually have the course, but y'all can be able to see it on y'all end too after you get access to the course. Okay, so let me show y'all what we have. So you guys are going to have a document here. Let's actually go into it. So I'm telling you guys where to actually, I'm going to only go into a few of them because I don't want to give out the course, but I tell you guys multiple places where you can basically get your credit reports. So that's what lesson number 1 is day 3 of our Strong in 75. Again, this is going to mimic what's actually in your workbook anyway. And then 2, I give you guys the dispute letters for all of the rounds that you guys are going to use within the course. I give you guys those validation of debt letters. With the validation of debt letters, I have a PDF and I have the Word version for you all. I have the pay for deletion letters and how to actually settle it to get removed, what to say to those collection companies. I have that guide for you guys. I have that goodwill letter for you guys. That utilization tracker, that's what we just did. We went over today. So you can see right here, you can just download it. You guys are going to have access to be able to download it. And again, right now, if you guys are watching when I actually put it out, this is going to be for Juneteenth 2025. I'm going to definitely do more sales. So definitely just go to the website and see if it's on sale. But you're going to have access to just pay for the course too after Juneteenth. But you guys will be able to download that utilization tracker because that's going to be day 30, which is technically tomorrow. But I wanted to start early, going over the utilization tracker, the credit card list. So I got full list of so many credit cards, so y'all know where to be guided on which credit cards you want to get. And then 2, I have the 3-6-9 month rule when applying for credit cards. That's a worksheet, a guide that you guys can use. I have that inquiry removal letter. And then I tell you all another trick too to get those inquiries deleted in 48 hours or less. I have the FCRA lawsuit guide. I tell you guys how to sue for violation of credit reports. And I also talk about the FDCPA, your rights with those collection companies. I have identity theft guide plus some sample letters for victims. You guys can use those letters to work to remove any identity theft you have in your credit reports. Oh, I love this one, you guys. The budget and spending worksheets. For budget and spending worksheets, you guys, I added so many budgets on here. Let me show you what I mean. Look all the different budgets I added. All of these are all different separate budgets that you guys can actually use. So pick whichever one is going to be best for you, and then you use that, and that's going to help you guys with budgeting, because budgeting is very important. And then last but not least, we got a 6-month credit score goal tracker. And that's to help you make sure that you're winning even after the 75 days. Again, because y'all going to have 6 months of letters. Y'all might as well go to full 6 months, have your credit completely clean and move on with your life. Okay. So this is what's all in the course. So many different downloadables in each one of these, you guys. But again, I know if y'all was to have this right here, y'all going to be good. I won't be worried about y'all at all. So that's what's all in the course. Again, I have the course available until the 20th after Juneteenth. You guys can be able to see that banner on my website on Rakita.com, so you guys can sign up. The only thing you're going to be out of pocket for is $18, and that's going to be so you guys can pay for that workbook. And then not only are you guys paying for the workbook, you paying $1 to get your credit reports for 3 days. Oh, actually, let's open up this screen. You're paying $1 to get your credit reports for 3 days. So when you go to the sales page, just follow steps 1 through 5. You're paying $17 here. This is going to be free, but we got to see if your information is on the dark web. And then step number 3, you got to pay $1 for all 3 of your credit reports from Identity IQ. You can cancel both of these trials at any time, you all. And then 2, complete the application. That way I can create your dispute letters for you, because I'm doing 6 months worth of letters for you. And then book that free consultation call so me and you can be able to talk, and I can tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay. So that's what all the steps is, steps 1 through 5. I need to follow up with the people that already got the journal. If you guys already have that journal, the Strong in 75 journal, basically what we're going over now, but it's actually printed out. It's an actual book that's printed out. So if you guys already have the Strong in 75 journal, or you pay for the PDF even before I even had the journals in the mail, I appreciate you guys. It's 107 pages. But if you guys already did that, I want to reach out to everyone to ask them, do they want to get the course? Because once you do this, all you got to do is get your credit reports now. You don't have to pay nothing. And I'm going to give that course away to the first 50 people. So make sure you guys get that done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get our new credit report together. And so that we can go over our utilization. But I want you guys to start tracking your utilization today, because again, this is the biggest thing that I need to do. But I want you guys to start tracking your utilization today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, talk to you all soon.